Hello, you are watching the Friday edition of E-News Bulletin of IPR Department with me, Chering Eden. Here's a wrap-up of some of the news making headlines this week. Starting with the national COVID scenario. India added 35,342 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours and added 483 more deaths. The recovery rate is at 97.36%. The country has reported over 3.12 crore cases and over 4.19 lakh fatalities so far, according to the Union Health Ministry update. India's test positivity rate, that is, positive cases identified for every 100 tests, continued to show a decline. For the 32 straight days till Thursday, it remained below the 5% mark at 2.12%. Over 54 lakh vaccine doses were administered in the last 24 hours. The total number of doses administered in the country has exceeded 42.34 crores so far. Meanwhile, the genome sequencing of samples from across the country have showed the Delta variant of coronavirus continues to be the dominant lineage for fresh cases of COVID-19 across India, while the other variants of concern are at a lower rate and declining. Further, there are strong evidence to suggest that vaccination offers high level of protection according to the Indian SARS-CoV-2 Genomics Consortium or INSACOG. A study by ICMR also showed that the Delta variant contributed to a majority of clinical cases in people post-vaccination, but few cases required hospitalization. INSACOG highlighted the importance of vaccination and the need to continue with COVID-appropriate behavior. Continuing outbreaks across India are attributable to Delta, a susceptible population and opportunities for transmission. Public health measures to reduce transmission and vaccination remain critical. The variant is also around 40 to 60% more transmissible than its predecessor Alpha variant and has already spread to more than 80 countries, including the UK, the US and Singapore. Chief Minister Prem Singh Thamung was given a rousing reception by the District Collector of Kokrajhar District, Assam, Meghanidhi Dahal at Gosaigao near Bengal-Assam border. The Chief Minister also expressed gratitude to the Assam government and the officials for the arrangement and also all the individuals who were present. He was received by SP Kokrajhar, Executive Member of Bodoland Territorial Council and district officials. The executive members of Bodoland Territorial Council expressed their gratitude to the state government for helping stranded workers during the first phase of the pandemic. It may be mentioned that Meghanidhi Dahal is the first Sikkimese to clear the UPSC exams in general category in 2015. As the rescheduled Tokyo Olympics 2020 kicks off today amidst COVID-19 regulations, Chief Minister of Sikkim Prem Singh Thamung extended his best wishes to all the members of our Indian contingent for the Olympic Games being held at the National Stadium in Tokyo from today till August 8th. While India has sent a 228-strong contingent comprising 119 athletes to the Games, their largest ever at Olympic sports this year, Sikkimese archer Arjuna and Padma recipient Tarundeep Rai is the only athlete from the state to get qualified for the Games. He is the second Olympian from the state after Jaslal Pradhan. Tarundeep has already represented the country at 2 Olympic Games, Athens 2004 and London 2012. The Olympics was rescheduled after the pandemic outbreak worldwide last year. However, 1 year later, the situation has not changed much, and Tokyo, the venue for the Games, is bearing a fresh wave of COVID-19 infections. The Games-related infections stand at 87 so far, and few athletes have also tested positive for the virus at the Games village. And this is the main reason that spectators will not be allowed, and at the medal ceremonies, participants will be wearing masks at all times. The Games might have been delayed by 1 year, but as they say, the show must go on. Around 500 individuals with no identification documents residing in Lower MG Marg, Lal Bazar ward of Gangtok Municipal Corporation were vaccinated in a special COVID vaccination drive held from July 19 to 21st at Thakurbari vaccination site. It was informed that 100 beneficiaries were vaccinated on July 19th and 200 each on July 20th and 21st. The beneficiaries are registered from the councillor's phone number, where their certificates are received in the given number after vaccination, which is later printed and distributed to them. Lal Bazar ward witnessed maximum people from Nepal during this special drive. Lower MG Marg Lal Bazar councillor Ashok Kumar Prasad informed that similar vaccination drive will be held in other municipal wards as well. As per information received, many persons from Sikkim heading to Siliguri and other areas were not allowed to enter West Bengal on Thursday, as they were unable to meet the new COVID stipulations. The Darjeeling District Administration had notified that persons from Sikkim entering West Bengal should mandatorily have COVID double vaccination document or COVID negative certificate. The notification was issued after Delta variant cases were reported in Sikkim. West Bengal Police and West Bengal Health Department teams are checking passengers coming from Sikkim at Rangpur and Mali sides of West Bengal. Those not having the required documents were denied entry to West Bengal and sent back. Torrential rains has affected about 3 million people in central China's Henan province, with 33 reported death and 8 still missing as of 4 a.m. of Thursday. A total of 376,000 local residents have been relocated to safe places, according to a report. Rainwater has damaged more than 215,200 hectares of crops, causing a direct economic loss of about 1.22 billion yuan, which is about 188.6 million US dollars. Further rain has been forecast until the weekend in China's Henan province. Cleanup efforts were underway on Thursday after a record-breaking rainstorm flooded the city's streets and subway, damaged dams and reservoirs, collapsed roads, cut power to at least one hospital, and was linked to a massive explosion at a factory in Dengfeng city. In Guangdong, in southern China, 13 construction workers were killed when they were trapped in a flooded tunnel. Thousands of rescuers were sent in to assist northern Henan, where dozens of counties were hit by flooding on Wednesday night and Thursday, with reports of overflowing reservoirs, submerged roads, and cars and trucks being washed away. The Henan disaster has prompted public scrutiny over the preparedness of authorities, in particularly the apparently inaccurate weather forecast and the confusing disaster alert system. Many also questioned the decision to keep the subway operating throughout the deluge. This is all we have for today. Please like and follow our Facebook page, that is Government of Sikkim official page, for the most authentic news and information on recent developments in the government and the state. Please continue wearing masks and practice double masking. We can't stress enough the importance of washing our hands regularly and maintaining physical distance as our fight against COVID-19 still continues. COVID-appropriate behavior needs to continue even after vaccination. In case you develop symptoms, please self-isolate and get tested within 7 days. Thank you for tuning in.